Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's group chat. Today, you're going to be hosted by me, Jim, the postgraduate students officer, and
I'm Arushi. I am the women's officer.
yeah, thanks for joining us, Arishi, and thanks for joining us, everyone who's watching. Today, we're going to be talking about a few things. First and foremost, news about the campus reopening. We're also going to talk a bit about the end of year events, and then Arishi's going to update us on how her project period is going. As always, big up, huge thanks to Film Society for helping us produce this show. It's always a challenge working on these things through COVID time, and they have supported us throughout every broadcast of the group chat. So thank you so much, Film Sock. And now over to Arishi for our weekly update.
News from around UCL. See, it's not Carol, it's me this week. Duh. Um, okay, what's the news this week? The big news is that the government said from Monday this week you can return to campus. So, in line with the government roadmap out of lockdown, all students were allowed to return to face teaching from the 17th of May. And now I know most of you are probably thinking exactly what we are, which is, there's no face-to-face teaching anymore. And that is absolutely true for most people. Cheers, government. But what this does mean is that face-to-face indoor club and society activity can now take place. So in-person rehearsals, socials, workshops, classes, those are all like finally happening again. You can finally hang out with all the people that you've only known online so far. And this genuinely really matters, like especially for some of our art societies who can now get back into the Bloomsbury Theatre. We also have the Institute Bar that's open again, so no more sitting in the rain to enjoy your pints. It's also the return of the big night out. We've had clubs shut for more than a year, and I know you miss them just as much as I do. But hope it's just on the horizon. Last week we released tickets for some huge end of year events to help you make up for lost time. We have a boat party, we have a UCL takeover of the Ministry of Sound, and a Reclaim 2020 night at XOYO. And this is all happening on the 29th and 30th of June. The tickets are out now; they're selling fast, guys. Get them. I miss it so much. I'm sure you do too. Um, and finally, if you guys are planning to return to campus, I know some courses are still at UCL, and or maybe you're already there. You need to make sure you're getting tested for COVID every 3 to 4 days. Um, FilmSock actually followed one of our SABs around really recently at the test centre for Bidborough House, so you can see what it's like. Spoilers, it's quick and easy and it's no hassle at all. The people there are very nice. You can watch the video on our Facebook. It's great. It's not a thing to worry about if you haven't had a test before. And
Thanks so, oh
that's
yeah,
the news.
thanks so much, Arishi. And yeah, just to back that up, the tests are really quick and easy. You just need to stick a rod down your mouth and up your nose. That's all you have to do. So yeah, it's not very glamorous, but it's easy. Next up, like the title card said, our priorities of the week. I'll let you go first, Arishi, because I hear you've had a very interesting week.
Yes, so I've spent like basically this entire sabbatical year trying to get period products back in UCL bathrooms, like available for students for free, especially this year. Like we've had the most insane year. Students have lost their jobs. We're spending most of our money on rent and like living off insane food. It's Period products are expensive, and it's something that we deserve for the university to provide for us. And we got sign off for free period product vending machines in 9 UCL locations. We have in UCL library services. So if you guys are like booking study space, those should be there soon. I spent last week going around all the different bathrooms looking for like places to put them. There's something very creepy about me showing some like just grown adult men around where all the girls' bathrooms are. Like it's not that creepy. We're just looking for the wall to put the machine on, but like still, they have me like scouting out and making sure there's no one in there and stuff. It's a whole thing. But a key part here is also that the period products that are going in are going to be sustainable and biodegradable, which is really important. And yeah, so hopefully, but like I've been pushing this through for so long, and we've just got like full confirmation of it. It was meant to be up before COVID, and everything just got paused. But hopefully now that like I had to drag them, we've been dragging them slightly kicking and screaming, but we should have got it there for now. And hopefully by the time everyone's back on campus, we will have period products available in UCL libraries.
That
Yeah,
is so good
I'm
to
just very
hear.
excited about it.
That is actually really good to hear because, like, from a legacy perspective, I know that this is a campaign that the Students' Union has run for numerous years. So it's good to actually have hit some form of milestone on it. Previously, free period products have only been provided in SU spaces, so in offices in 25 Gordon Street near Phineas. Those are the only places where free period products have been provided. So it's really good that we finally convinced UCL to actually take the first step to providing these in their locations.
Yeah, it's really great. I'm really hopeful right now. Oh boy, we're almost there.
Yeah.
And Jim, I think you had something you wanted to talk about as well.
Yeah, so I guess my week, just like I hinted earlier, I'm just going to come out and say, you guys have been burdened with me for the past 2 years, and now I am going to hand over to my successor, Victoria Mackay. So the next couple of weeks is me working on my handover document, handover schedule, and making sure that she can hit the ground running and continue to represent you. I'm going to hype up Victoria a little bit here. She's been a rep already. She's been working on education committee with UCL, so she's actually familiar with UCL's governance to some degree, definitely more familiar than I was when I started the role. So that together with my handover, which is going to be fun and very informative, is going to ensure that you guys are blessed by the best postgraduate students officer you've ever had, hopefully. And yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past few weeks and what I'll be working on for the next couple of days as well.
I mean, as part of handover, we're all meant to make this like handover document, and
No spoilers.
Jim seems to be very colourful. Okay, I'm not allowed to say what's in it, but like, it seems very colourful.
It is very colorful. No spoilers, but I'm having a lot of fun with my handover document. And
I'm
yeah,
sure she'll
now we're
love
going
it.
to move. I hope she does. We're going to move on to our interview of the week, which this week is going to be with Photoshop. Hi, HD. Lovely to see you.
Hello, hello. How are we?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you holding up? How's the new open world treating you?
Oh, cold and rainy. We've had a bit of an experience with the weather, but otherwise great. Otherwise great.
I know, right? Like quite literally, like once the 17th hit, the weather took a turn for the worse. It's. I mean, I could have made that rhyme. Yeah,
It's
but
almost
before the
poetic.
yeah, yeah, I know, right? But then I think that despite the rainy weather and despite the turbulence around opening lockdowns and stuff like that, you have been doing some amazing stuff for your society and really building a community for students who are interested in photography. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. So UCL Photo Society. I guess the first thing we should do is define what we do. Uh, the society provides a forum for photographers here at UCL. And recently, due to the pandemic, that forum has primarily taken place online. But with the new lockdown restrictions being lifted, we've been able to extend our reach into more physical areas of society. With that, we've been holding photo walks, and we're going to be starting to do some workshops and other in-person activity throughout May, June, and possibly even into the summer as well. In terms of what specifically our activity is, the primary in-person activity that we're holding is photo walks and workshops. A photo walk is a mix between a social and an opportunity for you to explore London, meet new people, get some very nice pictures for your Instagram. It's a really nice opportunity to relax. I think, the main thing that people are looking for right now is a way to get away from sort of the online stresses and the screens and everything like that. And a photo walk is a really relaxing way of doing that. And then for some of the people who are more inclined towards learning about photography as a subject, we have workshops, and these are specifically designed to help teach people about core aspects of photography, such as composition or lighting. How do I take better pictures on my phone? Things like that. So yeah, in terms of in-person activity, we've been very excited to hold some of these future events.
That all sounds really exciting. And honestly, like as a student rep, I'm really grateful for the work you're doing helping build a community here. I noted what you said about phones, for instance, so which just leads me to ask: Is that what's the tech expectation like? Like, if I want to join Photostock, am I expected to have like a Canon 70D or a massive DSLR camera? or some full frame mirrorless camera, or what is the tech requirement for me to be a member of Photosoc?
So, as a forum of photographers is a very broad term. Anything that takes a picture is a piece of photography gear, and a person who uses that is a photographer by definition. So, for example, people use big DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras. So a lot of people use these things, which are film cameras, and a lot of people actually just use these things, their phone. And there is no barrier to entry at Photosoc. We accept everyone, regardless of your skill, expertise, what sort of photography you do. If the level of photography you do is like taking pictures of your work and sending it to your mates to help them out, that's perfectly fine. We take you, we accept you. The main goal of Photo Society is to bring people together, to grow and learn together, and at the end of the day, to have fun. To have fun is the most important thing, I think. And you shouldn't let things like, oh, I don't have a film camera. I don't know what aperture is. These are all things that you can learn about and you can have a good laugh about. And I think Photo Society is the place for that. So.
It sounds like it is. How long have you been a member of Photo Society?
That's a good question. I've been a member since my very first day. I remember 2019 Freshers Fair, straight to the Photo Society stall. I remember meeting Jason there, the previous president, and he was a lovely chap, lovely person. And he had that sort of same drive to spread photography and include everyone, which we're obviously trying to do in these times as well, both online and in person. So yeah, I've been a member of the committee since EGM 2019, where I joined as an events and equipments officer. And then in the 2019 AGM, I decided to run for the presidency, which I am now.
Well, congratulations on your tenure as the president as well. And again, it sounds like you're doing some amazing events. So do you have any events scheduled for the future? Any new events coming up over the next few weeks that you want to hype up to potential members?
Yes, so today is Saturday, so we have a Sunday photo walk, always.
Today, Friday.
Is today Friday? Oh, yeah. See, that's the exam stress.
The days have blurred together. I haven't remembered what day of the week it was since March 2020.
Very true. I think during this exam season, I've just blurred all the days together. But on Sunday, we do have a photo walk. We're going to be walking on the Thames Riverside. We haven't decided on time yet, but we're thinking around maybe midday or maybe 7 p.m., depending on the weather, to catch those sunset vibes. And we usually actually have a photo walk every Sunday. But the best place to find out what in-person activity and what other activity that we're doing is to go to our website, uclphotosoc.com, and there's an events calendar with everything and all the details that you could need. We also diligently post on Instagram, and we also post on the SU What's On calendar. All of our events should be there as well. You can just type in Photo Society and it'll come up. So Thames River Photo Walk. We then also have like Battersea, we have disposable camera workshop, we have all of, I think, Richmond Park as well, that's coming up. And these are all within the next 2-3 weeks. So whenever you're free, just go and take a look on the website, see which days you're free, and then you can just simply come along and have a great time with us. And for those people who aren't in London yet, we also have a few workshops planned. So we're planning to do an editing workshop on how you can create sort of these GIFs that sort of morph and change, and then it's a really cool aspect. I wish I had an example to show you, but alas, something that you can probably look forward to. A bit of mystery for you. We also have our monthly competitions. So this month is May, and the title, what's the word? The theme, sorry, is still life photography. So taking pictures of a flower in a really artistic way, or I have this really big bottle of Fanta that you could take a really artistic photo of. anything goes. Still life is the topic, and if you have any pictures that you'd like to submit to our competition, we would love to have them. And we have a big exhibition on our website of all of your pictures, so please do submit to us.
Sounds like they have a long time to get that still life picture in, because it's a week and a half left in May. So hopefully people
Yep.
are listening in and they're getting thinking. And like you said, you're
Yep.
on all the social media. I'm guessing they can find your social media details from the website.
I think our Instagram it's all very easy. It's all UCL Photosoc. It's our website, Instagram, Facebook as well. It's all UCL Photosoc, so you can follow us there.
Thanks. And thanks for helping us hype up our What's On calendar. So for all students listening, on the Student Union website is a What's On calendar. It has all the events that are being run by the SU centrally, as well as by our clubs and societies, and the phenomenal work that's being done by people like HD here, who are actually creating events and helping build communities and providing opportunities for you to do dope things all around UCL, like take photos. Thank you so much for joining us, HD. And honestly, I hope the rest of your exam season goes as smoothly as the last few ones have done.
Thank you very much, Jim, for having me.
No worries. And back to us, Arashi. Thanks. I'm mumbling over my words. That's quite poor. Here's what to look out for next week. All of these, like I said earlier, are listed on our wow. All of these are listed on our What's calendar. So remember, like I said, head on to our website to head there for links, tickets, and info. And here are the ones that I would like to highlight right now. As mentioned at the beginning of the group chat, in line with governmental guidelines, we can now have more in-person club and society activities. And a lot of these clubs, like Photosoc, have put their activities on the What's calendar. We also have UCL's boxing in-person training sessions, UCL Hikers Walk from Harpenden to St. Albans. So have a look, join in, sign up, and have some fun in the last few weeks here at UCL. And you can also still buy memberships through our website and the Club and Societies directory. Also, Team UCL leagues are a great way to make friends whilst competing in friendly but competitive activity. Me personally, I occasionally take part in the Dodgeball League, which I'm part of with a few union staff members. I've been going every Tuesday with my housemate. I'm also housemates with the arts officer, so that's always fun, and it's honestly great. If you didn't already know, there's a mixed dodgeball event running every Tuesday, like I just said, mixed netball running Thursday, and all these events can be found on our What's On calendar as well, and there is absolutely no commitment necessary. Also, my favorite network of society, the Parents and Carers Society, are running a special online yoga class for student parents and carers. It's a great way for kids to have fun together and for your parents to meet each other. And there are a few of these classes taking, with one taking place today, I believe, actually. So that's great. And also, this was very popular in Ilias's Monday email, so I thought I'd mention it here as well, in case you missed it. I can't pronounce this word right, I'm really sorry.
Calisthenics.
Thank you. Calisthenics. We have calisthenics training sessions, and it seems like a lot of people have made the same lockdown goals to be stronger and have the ability to flex those calisthenics moves. So the Calisthenics Club are running weekly online training sessions every Thursday, open to beginners and pros alike. All right, no barrier to entry. You don't need to know anything to go in, and you're going to come out a calisthenics expert. And lastly, our Expression Society and Rums Netball are running a great big booty quiz next Friday on
bloody quiz.
Great big bloody quiz next Friday on Menstrual Hygiene Awareness Day. Yeah, they are running a quiz on periods whilst raising money for the charity Bloody Good Period. It's a great cause.
Just so in case anyone didn't hear it, what did you initially read that as?
I initially read it as Great Big Booty Quiz.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure everyone got that. Continue.
But yeah, the quiz is for the charity Bloody Good Period. It's for a great cause, and Expression Society has been doing some phenomenal work over the past year. They're one of our newer societies, so I actually encourage all students to take part in this if you have a free day and you'd like to have fun whilst contributing to a good cause. And who doesn't love a great big bloody quiz or booty quiz? And also on that note, look out for Ilias's email on Monday morning, which will have loads more events, loads more activities, and loads more stuff, which will all be updated on our What's On calendar as well. And that brings us, Arashi and I, to the end of this broadcast. Arashi, you want to say some final words?
Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, it's cold outside. Wear a coat. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Yeah, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and live. Bye, guys.
Bye.